Okay, so before I talk about virtual cards, I just need to pay for something. Okay, there's my card number, my security number, and the expiry date. Let's click purchase. Okay, great. So you're probably wondering, Johnny, why on earth are you sharing all your card details with me? Well, I can share them with you because immediately after I completed the transaction, they became void. You could try to use them, but they won't work. That is, in essence, the main benefit of a single-use virtual card. Let's say the company I just bought something from was hacked and those details were compromised. It wouldn't matter because they can't be used again, nor can they be linked back to any other credit or debit card information of mine, so even with those details, my personal data can't be shared or sold to a third party. That's a single-use card. There are also regular virtual cards which can be used repeatedly. Obviously, you don't get the same layer of security, but they still have their benefits. For example, you can get immediate access to a spending card. You could just open an account with a provider like Revolut, and instead of having to wait days for your physical card to arrive, you can just create a virtual one and start spending immediately. You can spend with a virtual card by linking it to your smartphone, for example Apple Pay, and then you could just use that to spend in a physical store or online, or just by manually inputting the virtual card details at checkout. A virtual card is basically the same as a physical card, except you don't hold or carry one in your wallet. That's another benefit because you can't lose a virtual card and it can't be stolen from you. And this is great because whenever I set up a new recurring payment like Amazon Subscribe and Save, I always use a virtual card. That way, if anything did happen to my main physical one, I don't have to go through the annoying process of entering new card details for all of my recurring payments. Obviously, creating a virtual card whenever you set up a new subscription could be an inconvenience, but with Revolut and on Chrome, I like to use their shopper extension. With just a couple of clicks, I can create a new single-use card or just select a virtual card that I have already saved. And these details are automatically entered for me, which makes checking out incredibly easy. Now, if you don't have a Revolut account yet and you do want to take advantage of virtual cards, then just use the link below to sign up. That's an affiliate link, so by using it, you'll be supporting myself and the channel. There's also other benefits to using a virtual card with a provider like Revolut. Most of us use high street banks as our main bank account, and high street banks like to charge high fixed fees and hidden fees on international transactions. And I don't just mean when you spend money on holiday, that could be just when you use an online business that's not based in your country. For example, I recently bought some panels for my living room from a business in Turkey that was on Etsy. If I'd used my regular Halifax debit or credit card, I would have been charged a fixed fee and also received a poor exchange rate. But instead, I made use of a single-use Revolut virtual card to make the transaction. In doing so, I not only had the added security, but also benefited from Revolut's great exchange rates and fee-free international transactions. Now, in case you're wondering, even though I used a single-use card, I could still receive a refund. With Revolut, the money would still go straight back into my account. There are also other providers and banks that have virtual cards, so if you would rather use a licensed bank such as Starling, then they offer up to 5 virtual cards per account. Although they don't have single-use cards, so you would have to manually cancel the card after its use. Otherwise, they are very similar to Revolut, and I'll make sure to link them below in the description box as well.